sis, I'm here at the Lizzie Lu Luxury Treats.
To dig in there and get that
Yes.
sweet condensed milk out.
Yes.
You're gonna love this.
I love sweet condensed milk. Sometimes I put it in my tea.
I put it in my coffee.
So tell me about where you came with the name Lizzie Lu. I love it.
So Lizzie Lou is derived from my grandmother, which her name is Elizabeth Jones. So we call my sister Lulu. That's her nickname.
Okay.
And my grandmother is Liz, Elizabeth.
Okay.
And they call me Little Lizzie. So we came up with Lizzie Lou.
I love it. Tell me about your grandma.
Oh, I love that woman. She was a giver, a natural giver. So food was her thing to help people that were down on their luck. She always invited everyone in. She actually taught us how to cook and bake. We were in the kitchen at 3 years old.
Oh, wow.
So she was like, hey, you gotta learn how to cook for yourself as it's harder as you get older.
Yes.
And then she kept saying, a man don't want a woman that don't know how to cook. And I said, yeah, you're right. You know, it's my love, my passion. I love making people smile when they taste my treats. People eat with their eyes. And so with that being said, I had to make something where people was gonna like fall in love with looking at it.
There's an African candy like this.
What is it called?
It's called kashata.
Kashata?
Yes.
What is
And in Somali, it's called kumbe. And it's made just similar to this, but the difference is we put cardamom in it. So what did you do before you started the business?
I have a foundation. It's called the Little Lizzie Foundation, and I help build churches, fund churches.
7, 5, 6, 7, y'all make some noise.
I have an organization, a non-profit organization, yes.
What is the name of it?
It's called Mu Delta Alpha. It is the first Muslim sorority in the country, the professional Muslim sorority in the country. And we're building an orphanage for girls in Africa. Yes,
Really?
almost done.
I know a lot of wealthy people that don't want to give back to anybody, but I don't know, it fills me up. It makes me happy. I just have a good sense of energy. My life, I feel like my days flow better as I help people out throughout the day. So I even tell them, I make my staff, I'm like, hey, we have to go feed the homeless on like one of our Mondays once a month when we're off. And so we'll make some stuff up here, sandwiches or whatever, and take it to the homeless. So we're gonna grab these right quick.
All right.
We're gonna put these in the oven for about 16
Perfect.
minutes, 16, 17 minutes.
Okay.
And
Nice.
we're gonna try them when they're done.
Oh,
I'm sure
I
you'll be
love
here
it.
still. So
Yes, I will.
I'm excited.
I'm
Good job. I think you
excited.
did a good job.
All right. She's a very generous person. I think it's a part of who she is and how she's built her empire. So tell me about how you build the gym in the school and all that. I'm so interested to know while you show me around.
Starting with the gym at TJ Lee Elementary, I found out this was a tier 1 school, which is one of the lowest income schools where they bust the children in. And I was like, I want to help. How can I help? And so we came up with the idea for the gyms. They have 2, and they both needed to be redone. But I went in and figured out they needed mats. The basketball nets wasn't there. It was just like a school that they were more focused on getting the kids for the education and not having really too many good activities for them. So I'm very thankful for Tom Thumb, because a lot of times I like to feed the teachers. Yeah. They actually step in a lot of times for me, and they'll feed the school for me. These are the candies that my grandmother taught me how to make. So all these are somewhat grandma recipes, and I added a little twist on them. It's not just, you know, some bits and pieces of different stuff in it. You have to taste the flavor of the chocolate. It literally melts in your mouth. I went through like all kind of different jars trying to figure out which was the right look. I love that they show the product very well, and it's just something different because most people put their chocolate in boxes.
Yes. So as an African American woman, what would you tell another African American woman like me who needs like support and people to invest in them so we can do amazing things,
Well,
right?
you know what? I feel like if you don't have the big funding, go to your friends. Like if your friends believe in your dream, if they love you enough,
Yes.
I don't understand why they wouldn't love you enough to invest a few dollars into you. So my online business really keeps us afloat. 9-10 months out of the year, I have to knock it out the park. You want people to know about this kind of stuff because it doesn't exist around the country. A lot of people make chocolates, but I don't think they're making them like I make them.
No. Her online is so successful, and she's built it in her business plan and her core and everything that she believes in. I think in her values too.
This is one of our double-coated, double-dip pecan caramel apples.
I've never had one. I swear, I've
Can
never.
you never have a candy apple? I'm gonna cut this open because I want you to try a piece of it.
Okay.
With our apples, you need to actually get a knife and cut these.
Okay.
So be careful when you're using a knife, guys.
All right. Okay.
Look how pretty that is.
It looks so.
Y'all see how good that look? Look at the double layer on that thing. Okay, I'm gonna cut a little piece. So with these candy apples, we use the Granny Smith.
Okay.
With some of the best caramel and pecans you can ask for.
Okay.
So let's dig in.
All right.
Let's try a piece. I'm done.
Okay. Do you eat the apples first? Oh, you eat the.
Eat the whole thing together. We're gonna get into some of this candy over here.
Yeah, oh,
Move
sure.
all this. We're gonna let you try the monkey butter. I came up with that name because it's milk chocolate,
Yum.
peanut butter,
Yum.
and banana.
I love banana. Oh my gosh, yes. I love it. I have to drive
pretty good,
all the way to Irving to come get this.
We have cookies.
Okay.
There are shookies. You're gonna have a sugar pick.
So soft.
You're gonna have a
I
sugar
love my
fix.
cookies that way. This is good.
I know. And it's rich in flavor.
Yes. Listen, you can be anywhere in the country and order this amazing stuff.
All these are grandma's recipes, so everything is made in-house. We make them fresh upon orders, and everything is inspired by my grandmother, Elizabeth Jones. Long as we making candy, we making love, we making people happy,
Yes.
we making people smile. People
Yes.
love sweets and treats, so we like to dance in here.
I know, I can tell with
We
all
like
the
to
music and
dance.
everything. I hear you.
You gotta have a happy staff. Happy staff, you can succeed at anything you're trying to do. So.
How do you keep your staff happy? They look so happy.
They're all right. When we have good weeks, I give them bonuses. I buy them lunch all the time, you know. I try to take good care of my staff.
So tell me, I see drinks as well. Do you
So-
make drinks
Yeah,
too? All right.
I grew up drinking Kool-Aid.
Oh,
So these are just, you know, my variations of different Kool-Aids. No liquor, guys. And so we also do these fruit juices.
Okay.
And we have the peachy pineapple.
ooh,
It's a
pineapple.
peach pineapple lemonade. And we use fresh fruits in it.
Okay.
So we gotta get you some.
Yeah. Love it.
So,
Grandma
cheers.
Lizzie. Cheers. Grandma Lizzie. This is for you.
Isn't that good?
It is so good.
A lot of people buy it. They come in and buy it. And they're like, put a little popcorn. And I just die laughing.
What I was expecting was just a small, shop with talking to someone about her business, but I found out so much more. It was just the most greatest thing for today.
Okay, girl, we're back with your macaroon.
Yes.
So we're gonna dip them in a little chocolate and we're just gonna hold it like that. Let it drip off. You can shake it a little if you want to, or you can just use the side of the bowl. I want you to just pop it in your mouth.
Trying fresh macaroons with chocolate. Okay, let's go.
Amazing, isn't it?
Amazing. I'm coming here all the time. This is great.
I love macaroons. These were one of my favorite things growing up. But you made these. What do you think?
I love it. I will make it again.
I think your kids will love it. What do you
I
think?
think they can love it too.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Please.
What is your main goal? What are you actually trying to get out there for us to know?
So for me is the connections that we have as humans, right? And for us, I feel like a lot of the times Muslim women are the unknown. You don't know what to ask, how to talk to us, how to approach us. But I'd say this, the whole goal is to show that Muslim women are approachable. I can hang with you, another woman, and we have so much in common.
Why do you think people have a hard time relating to Muslim women? Is it because of the rap?
Because of the covering and what the media always portrays Muslim women to be. Like, you know, and after 9/11, the country really changed, right? And the perception of Muslim women, they think when you're covered, you cannot speak for yourself, you're oppressed, you're forced to do the covering and everything. But I promise you, it's the opposite. We choose to do this.
So why do you cover? Because I know you do take it off at home,
Yes, I do.
but in public you would never.
No. This is what is prescribed for me as a Muslim woman. This is to show modesty, and this is my identity. This is me.
Is it harder for you being Muslim and an African American woman?
Yes, it is. And being an immigrant with a different accent, right? Because I'm from Africa, right?
Well, we all from Africa.
I know that. I know that you're from Africa.
And you know, I believe the first bones that were discovered were of an African American.
Yes, it was.
I believe everything happens for a reason.
Yes,
it was
it does.
meant for me and you to meet.
Me too.
So we can talk about other things, how we can help the community together.
And change the world together. And you said you love women, working with women and girls. I love working with women and girls, and I'm telling you about the orphanage in Africa, and I'm hoping that I can get other women. I'm telling you.
We gotta get over to Africa.
That's what I'm saying.
We have so many resources in the U.S. that Africa does not have. To take 5 or 10 women that are semi-successful and we all pitch in and go over there and build something, I think would be amazing.
And leaving a legacy, that would be amazing. You know, when I came back from Africa, my whole perspective of life changed because I went to talk to these high school girls who do not have sanitary pads. Guess what? They miss school for a week just
because they don't
have a sanitary pad. So I'm about to do that campaign for them, not to gain anything, but just to make a dent of a difference in the world.
Well,
yes.
With your campaign, let me be the first to say, I want to donate $5,000 to your campaign for the ladies to get some napkins and whatever things they may need.
You're making me cry because
Don't
those
cry.
kids were crying.
No, it's for the kids. Oh, it's okay. I have all the riches that you could ever ask for. But to put a smile on somebody's face and help somebody that's in need is more than money can buy.
I was thinking about myself as a young girl, and I didn't have no sanitary pads. And I was looking at those girls and I was like, I didn't know what to say.
So I don't know how much that would buy, but I hope it helps out some.
It will buy pads for 1 year for 3,000 girls.
Wow, that's amazing.
Because this will buy them packs. They've
Where
been
they can
calling
have it at
and
their
ask,
house.
and they can have it at their house, at the school, so the principal can give it to them. That's a difference that you make.
Well, I'm glad to be able to help. Why do you become successful if you can't help others? Yes. And I'm not even successful.
You're very successful.
I'm just a small business trying to make it.
You're very successful by doing all this, by having a thriving business and making a difference in the community. I've never met someone like you. I wasn't expecting that. Just giving back to the girls that I talked to her about Africa, that girls need sanitary pads, and just saying, okay, I got you, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change 3,000 girls' lives while talking about my amazing business. I've never had that. I don't think a lot of us come across people like that on a regular basis. I think that's what stuck out to me the most. Tell me about this book.
Okay, this is the Ronald McDonald's Come to the Table cookbook. They take their favorite recipe and all proceeds go to the Ronald McDonald House of North Texas. So luckily, my butter cake, which is a favorite, was featured in the cookbook. So you guys, these books are available through Ronald McDonald House, and you can also get them in store, and I can actually sign one for you if you want, if you're interested in them. All the proceeds go to the Ronald McDonald House, North Texas.
And we know what the Ronald McDonald House does. It houses children who need surgery, who've had cancer, and their families inside that home. It's an amazing place. So please come out and check this cookbook. And plus you can get it signed as well.
This butter recipe is amazing, this butter cake. So we're excited, we appreciate you guys.
This has been such an honor for me to be here today.
Really?
And
Was it?
It is. It has
I don't
been.
know.
I love
you're-
all this.
Yeah, you're very active in
No
other
girl.
ways.
No girl. Black girl magic.
love
We
it.
did it.
I appreciate you coming
And
in.
I appreciate you.
Anything I can do to help, you know I'm always down.
TJ is an awesome, awesome human being. And what makes her successful, I think, is the way she is a good person and wants to, you know, give back.
Whether this is open or not, I'ma always give back to the community. You gotta give back. That like it just makes you feel so good inside, and you just have a different perspective about life.
She actively goes out there and seeks, who can I help? I thought that was amazing. I've never met anybody like that.